Hello everyone, this is Dan Gramza and welcome to Gramza Market Studies for Wednesday, May 23rd. Well, we can see some weakness here in the NASDAQ market. We had some positive movement actually earlier in the session. This is yesterday's action. What you're looking at right now is what's happening now in Asia. We're seeing some continued weakness to the downside. The market was rallying on the fact that China decreased their tariff on auto imports from 25 to 15%. So the market liked that. Copper liked it, for example. But then there is some talk that maybe the North Korea summit may not occur. That creates uncertainty, and what we're seeing is the NASDAQ market reacting to that. Now, the Russell 2000 also traded below its bearish level. Then the magnitude change here in that market is $1,050 a contract. What I'm looking for in this indices is further weakness in Europe, but I'm not looking for the beginning of a dramatic move down. Remember, this is a market moving because of anticipation of a possible change. Let's talk about the euro. That continues weaker. I thought we might go sideways. That downward pressure I look to continue. In other words, stronger dollar. We're also seeing some money flow towards the Japanese yen. The magnitude change here between the bullish and bearish is $1,125 a contract. And I'm looking for this to continue to the upside, but not in a large way. Also, Aussie dollar in the Asia session traded below its bearish level. The magnitude change in this market is $500 a contract. Let's move on over to interest rates. The 10-year notes, even with all the uncertainty that we saw in the stock market, we're not seeing a strong move here in the Asia time session to the upside. So I'm not looking for a dramatic move up. I think we have to be very careful to be on the long side of that market. Also, gold, no glimmer at all. No sparkle in the gold market, even though this uncertainty is out there, which also makes me think that the stock market move to the downside would not be long-lived. Well, let's move on. And what you're seeing, by the way, in copper, that's a result of that change in the Chinese tariff. Crude oil, this is the July contract. This market is knocking on the door of that bullish level. I'm looking for an inside day here for that market. It may move a little bit lower, but again, I'm not looking for a dramatic move down. I'm still not really bullish on this market long term. And in soybeans, the market did give us a little bit of a push here to the upside, and we're seeing a little bit of follow through in Asia. I think it's going to be a big challenge to have consistent movement in the soybean market, but nothing telling us to be a seller at the moment. And that concludes today's market studies. Thank you for being with me. I look forward to being with you again tomorrow. And in the meantime, take care.